Ghosting. It's the modern dating equivalent of a magic trick gone wrong. One moment you're there, happily texting away, the next, poof, she's vanished into thin air. No explanation, no goodbye, just silence. It's a gut-wrenching experience that can leave even the most confident guy feeling lost and confused. But here's the thing, you're not alone in this ghostly encounter. In today's digital age, ghosting has become all too common. It's the easy way out for many. A simple swipe, a quick block, and suddenly, all communication ceases. But why does it hurt so much? Because it leaves us hanging. We're left with questions unanswered, feelings unresolved. But here's the good news. Being ghosted doesn't have to be the end of your story. Ready? Let's get started on this journey of understanding and empowerment. Understanding why she ghosted you is like trying to solve a puzzle with missing pieces. It's frustrating, but it's a crucial step in moving forward. First things first, it's rarely about you. More often than not, ghosting says more about the ghoster than the ghosted. Let's break down some common reasons why she might have disappeared. Fear and avoidance are big culprits. Maybe she was afraid of confrontation or hurting your feelings. It's easier to disappear than to have a difficult conversation. Or perhaps she felt overwhelmed. The intensity of your connection might have scared her off. Sometimes people ghost when they feel things are moving too fast. Another possibility? She might be dealing with personal issues. Life can throw curveballs, and sometimes people retreat when they're struggling. It could be anything from family problems to work stress. Or maybe she's just not ready for a relationship. Lastly, and this one's tough to swallow, she might have lost interest. It doesn't mean you did anything wrong. Understanding these reasons isn't about making excuses for her behavior. Now let's turn the spotlight on you. Self-reflection isn't about beating yourself up, it's about growth. It's about understanding your part in the dance of relationships. So take a deep breath and let's dive into some honest self-analysis. Remember, this isn't about blame, it's about learning and improving. Start by rewinding the tape of your interactions. Were there any red flags you might have missed? Maybe she seemed distant in the last few conversations, or perhaps she was taking longer to reply. Did you come on too strong? Sometimes enthusiasm can be overwhelming. It's great to be excited, but it's equally important to give her space to breathe and develop feelings at her own pace. Consider your communication style. Were you truly listening to her, or were you more focused on impressing her? Lastly, reflect on your authenticity. Were you being true to yourself, or were you trying to be someone you thought she'd like? By understanding your role, you're not just preparing for your next relationship. Communication is the lifeblood of any relationship. When ghosting occurs, it's a clear sign that somewhere along the line, communication broke down. But here's the good news. It's never too late to improve your communication skills. These skills aren't just crucial for potentially reconnecting with her, they're vital for all your future relationships, romantic or otherwise. First, let's talk about active listening. It's not just about hearing words, it's about truly understanding the message behind them. Practice focusing entirely on what she's saying, without planning your response. Show that you're engaged through your body language and by asking thoughtful questions. Next, let's address emotional intelligence. This is your ability to recognize and manage your own emotions, as well as understand and influence the emotions of others. Lastly, remember the power of vulnerability. Being open about your feelings, fears, and insecurities might seem scary, but it's incredibly powerful. It shows courage and builds trust. By mastering these communication skills, you're not just preparing to potentially reconnect with her. You're setting yourself up for success in all your future relationships. Section 5. Personal growth. Becoming your best self. Being ghosted can be, well, a wake-up call. It's an opportunity to focus on the most important relationship in your life, the one with yourself. Personal growth isn't just about becoming more attractive to others. It's about becoming the best version of yourself, for yourself. Start by setting clear goals for yourself. What areas of your life do you want to improve? Maybe it's your career, your fitness, or a hobby you've always wanted to pursue. Write these goals down and create a plan to achieve them. Remember, progress, not perfection, is the key. Celebrate small victories along the way. Each step forward is a step towards becoming your best self. Next, focus on your mental and emotional well-being. This could mean practicing mindfulness or meditation to reduce stress and increase self-awareness. Consider therapy or counseling if you're struggling to process your emotions. Don't forget about your physical health. Remember, personal growth is a lifelong journey. Section 6. Respecting her choice, the power of acceptance. Acceptance can be a tough pill to swallow, especially when you're on the receiving end of ghosting. But here's the truth. Respecting her decision, even if you don't agree with it, is crucial for your own peace of mind. It's about recognizing that you can't control others' actions, only your response to them. This doesn't mean you have to like or approve of her ghosting. It simply means acknowledging the reality of the situation. Start by allowing yourself to feel your emotions. It's okay to be hurt, angry, or confused. These feelings are valid, but don't let them consume you. Recognize them, sit with them for a while, but then start the process of letting them go. Holding on to resentment or bitterness only hurts you in the long run. Practice self-compassion during this process. Treat yourself with the same kindness you'd offer a good friend going through a similar situation. Remind yourself that her actions are a reflection of her, not you. Consider writing a letter to her. Not to send, but for your own closure. Remember, accepting her decision doesn't mean you're okay with how she treated you. By respecting her choice, you're reclaiming your power and opening yourself up to new possibilities. Section 7. Moving forward, life beyond the ghost. Moving forward after being ghosted isn't just about getting over her, it's about rediscovering yourself and embracing the possibilities that lie ahead. This is your chance to hit the reset button, to reevaluate what you want in life and in a partner. Start by reconnecting with the things that bring you joy. Rediscover old hobbies or explore new ones. Maybe there's a skill you've always wanted to learn or a place you've been dying to visit. Now's the time to do it. Engage in activities that make you feel alive and excited. Not only will this boost your mood, but it'll also make you more interesting and attractive to potential partners in the future. Don't underestimate the power of your social circle during this time. Surround yourself with positive, supportive people who uplift you. Spend time with friends and family who remind you of your worth. As you move forward, take the lessons you've learned with you. Use this experience to refine what you're looking for in a partner and in a relationship. Moving forward isn't about forgetting what happened. Section 8. Rekindling the flame, approaching her again. So, you've done the work, you've reflected, grown, and moved forward. But what if you still feel a connection with her? What if you want to give it another shot? Approaching her again after being ghosted is a delicate situation. It requires courage, tact, and most importantly, respect for both yourself and her. Here's how to navigate this tricky terrain. First, check your motivations. Are you reaching out because you genuinely believe there's potential for a meaningful connection, or are you just trying to soothe your ego? Be honest with yourself. If it's the latter, it might be better to leave things as they are. But if you truly feel there's something worth exploring, proceed with caution and clarity. When you do reach out, keep it light and casual. Don't bombard her with questions about why she ghosted or profess your undying love. A simple, "Hey, how have you been?" can suffice. This opens the door for communication without putting too much pressure on either of you. Be prepared for any response or no response at all. If she replies, great, take it slow and see where it leads. If she doesn't, respect her silence and move on. Section 9. The emotional roller coaster. Navigating your feelings. Being ghosted can trigger a whirlwind of emotions. One moment you're angry, the next you're sad, and then you might find yourself hopeful that she'll reach out. This emotional roller coaster is completely normal. Understanding and navigating these feelings is crucial for your emotional well-being and future relationships. Let's dive into this emotional journey and learn how to ride the waves. First, acknowledge that what you're feeling is valid. Anger, hurt, confusion, even relief. All these emotions have their place. Don't try to suppress them. Instead, find healthy ways to express and process them. This could be through journaling, talking to a friend, or even engaging in physical activities to release pent-up emotions. Remember, feeling these emotions doesn't make you weak, it makes you human. As you navigate this emotional terrain, be patient with yourself. Healing isn't linear. The goal isn't to get over your feelings quickly.